Hey everyone, in this video I just wanted to walk you through the expectations for week 7. So as always, I'm going to start in the lesson plan folder. We are in the month of October, and from there the first thing that you should see is October week 7th, which is this current week. I'm going to be posting the link to this video right here as soon as I'm finished. But I want to open up the lesson plan document so it's a little bit larger view, which will make it a little bit easier for us to read. So I'm going to select that black pop-out box. And then just a couple of reminders, when you open up this document using the black pop-up box, it's going to give you a couple of options. You can print this document, you can download it to your computer, that way you don't always have to come back to the lesson plan folder. And so it just gives you a couple of options to actually use this document as a resource for you as you go through this week's lessons. So now a couple of things. So as you can see right away on Monday, I have a little bit of grammar work, a little bit of short story work. Now when we took our survey a few weeks ago, that was one of the questions that I got asked pretty frequently. Why do we have to switch back and forth between lessons or between units? And the reason for that is we do a little bit of grammar and a little bit of other units both at the same time, simply because grammar is something that's going to take us until the very end of the year. Grammar is something that we will always learn and build off of, and so I thought that it would be beneficial for us to do just a little bit of grammar and then go back to our main unit. So that's why I'm asking you to switch back and forth between two different units. If we were in-person learning, traditionally, we would do a little bit of grammar at the start of every class period, and then we would jump into the major unit that we're working on. And so that's why I'm having you flip-flop between two units. So for Monday, we are going to continue our grammar, and so we are going to take some notes on titles. I have a new sentence correction sheet for you, and then there's also a new no red ink assignment. It's called Set 3 and 4. I want you to work on no red ink assignment to prepare for our next grammar test, which will take place in about 2 weeks from now. We're going to continue our short story unit, and I have Most Dangerous Game Analysis Station assignment that I want you to work on Monday. And then Tuesday, we're going to continue our short story unit. We're going to do lesson 4, which is looking at new elements of literature. And then lesson 5, which is asking you to start getting ready for our next short story, which is The Necklace. On Tuesday, I've also given you a reminder to continue working on that no red ink assignment. Then on Wednesday, I have some more grammar stuff for us. I'd like you to look at quotation marks, so I have a video with some notes for you to take. And then I want you to correct our sentences on our sentence correction sheet. And then just another comment to continue working on no red ink. We will also continue our short story unit on Wednesday as well, and I'd like you to read or listen to The Necklace. A note for you though, unfortunately this audiobook does not align perfectly with the PDF version, and so it might be kind of hard to follow, so you might want to choose to just listen to the story or just read it. It might be hard to do them both at the same time, but just know that you have options to read that text. Then on Thursday, we'll continue our grammar. I have a few sentences on our sentence correction sheet for you to correct. And then I want us to continue working on lesson 5, and I'm just giving you more work time to finish The Necklace. So you'll have a few days to work on the necklace material. Then on Friday, as always, it's just a reading counts day, no new lesson. Please make sure that you're reading your books. You should be very close to finishing your books because, as you can see from the notes, your reading counts requirements are due in 2 weeks from Friday. So that's not a lot of time. The good news though is if you have not started reading a book yet, 2 weeks is enough time to start and finish a book. As you finish your books, be sure to schedule a time that you can take your book test with me. And then another note is that the end of the quarter takes place on Friday, November 6th, so that's in 2 weeks. So if you have not turned in any missing assignments, or if you'd like to retake some grammar tests, you have to do so before Friday, November 6th. Okay? If you have any questions about anything that I've talked to you about, be sure to let me know. And then just one more note before I log out. If you prefer paper copies, I do have paper copies printed and they're on a table right outside my classroom door. So you are welcome to help yourself to printed copies. Thanks for watching, everyone, and have a good week.